Christmas decorating time.
Today has been kind of a mess, a little bit. It's 11:45 p.m., that is.
Who starts decorating that late? Do you guys?
Every year we're like, we're going to do it sooner and sooner, but today kind of got away from us. We went to like 6 different stores. Everybody was like sold out of everything, but pretty much we got a few things at Target.
We got
that much.
We got what we could at Target because they had all their stuff still in boxes in the aisle. They didn't have lights. And we got home thinking that we were gonna...
We had tons of
We had a
lights
lot of lights from last year.
30% of them are still working. Or we had to go to Walmart and go get some lights, but we actually got something else instead.
We did a thing.
We got a pre-lit Christmas tree.
Yes, and it looks really nice.
I kind of like it.
I do too.
Yeah.
And we also went to our little favorite Mexican restaurant in town. Your attention hog, aren't you? We're gonna start decorating, but first, wine. Yeah, so it's kind of like our thing that we've been doing the last couple years is get the cheapest wine we could find, although we have upgraded a little bit since then. So instead of a $5 bottle, we've made it up to a $10 bottle now.
No, I think this was like...
15?
No, it was. It was $9.
It was $9.
Yeah.
She's trying to church it up. So let's
get started.
We're also listening to my mix that I made. Classics and then some more modern classics, then some like mid 90s to early 2000s classics too. So it's got a little bit of everything.
It's mid.
You think it's only mid?
No, it's fantastic. I love it.
Oh, she don't know what it's mid means.
Yeah, 1 year ago when we went to New England and we went on that North Conway Railroad for the first time, they had all kinds of like old classic posters in there, so we got this one last year, and I wanted to get another one this year, but they don't have them anymore, so I'm so glad we picked this up. But I love this so much.
Here's the new tree. This says team left, but let's face it, I'm the team. Everything you help.
Oh my word. Okay, so I don't know where to begin, but here's what I've got so far. I've tried to lay out everything that I think that I might want to use. These are new. These are new from Target, which I love that hand knit look. So I have some garlands, tons of Christmas trees, and a lot of stuff from Target, Walmart, Hobby Lobby, and hand-me-down stuff.
Don't forget to give me a shout out over here.
Yes, he's working away on the tree.
Hey.
It's looking beautiful. These new trees are from Target, and then some signs. But yeah, Michael, it's really looking beautiful.
Hey, thank you. Yeah, so pre-lit.
Hey, bud, you know better. Off.
You're not allowed on the couch.
Yes. What was that? So we have the two like side tables on each side of the fireplace. So I just grab a little snow. I think it's called buffalo snow. But I just cut some and then I lay it so it gives a nice like snowy landscape for me.
What's that song about buffalo snow?
Oh, buffalo gals, won't you come out tonight? Won't you come out tonight? Won't you come out tonight? And dance by the light of the moon.
Your voice is like a mix between Fergie and Jesus, babe, and you know it.
If you can guess what song or what movie that song is in, I will be your best friend.
I already know. It's because we're already besties. It's 1 o'clock. Gotta take a break. This side's done already right here, and it looks beautiful. It's a beaut, Abby. It's a beaut. Has finished our little tables here. They look so good.
Okay, this is a special thing from Michael.
Aw,
Go grab it.
yeah.
I will let you do the honors.
Now, I had this when I was little. Me and Andrew used to fight over who got to put this on our bedroom door.
With the little mouse.
Did anyone else have this? This is Avon.
Yeah.
I think I put it on Instagram a couple years ago, and people remember this. But yeah, this is Avon, and this was always so special. And actually, we put this hook here the first year for Christmas, and we've never taken it down because it serves its purpose right here. So December 1st, he'll be ready, and then December 2nd, we'll move him right here. We go wee all the way to Christmas Eve.
Might need steamed.
Yeah, we can steam it.
Aw, it's had a little pasta sauce and some stains, but
how cute is
those are
squirrel?
stains of love.
Aww. Yeah, this is really special right here. I'm glad that Andrew didn't want it and he allowed me to have it. Or I didn't even ask. I just got it anyways.
I'm just trying to figure out the mantle here. We have our new little stockings and then huckleberry stocking.
So these Target?
Yes. Target, you know, they're all Target. They're all Target.
Is it? Okay.
And so is this, but this is from last year.
Or 2 years ago, maybe.
Last year.
It was last year?
Yeah.
Okay.
These two are from this year.
Yeah.
And that was from last year, but I know they still have that little dog bone stocking.
Well, it looks beautiful, Abby.
Thank you.
Now this Coldplay song reminds us of our first apartment. We spent our first Christmas. It feels like when this song came out, maybe it was like a year later or whatever, but
the first like major snowfall.
Yeah.
Michael frolicked out in the streets. He's like, well, his frolic that he does in every video.
I have a very magical frolic.
You do.
Actually, this is the yellow card version of it, but still, it's a Coldplay song. It's beautiful.
So how I get the garland up here, because this one is kind of difficult and it's pretty heavy. So I use little tacks and I put it all along here for support. And then I just take the ornament hooks that you get, and I use that to kind of wrap it around and then hook it to the tack.
Now we are about to decorate the tree with our little ornaments. Oh, we got a new ornament.
Yeah.
This might not be the only one we get. So we just started watching Friends this year.
So Michael and I both started it from like season 1, episode 1, and we're hooked.
We actually are hooked a lot. So it was perfect that we found that ornament today. But yeah, we're gonna do a little time lapse to decorate the tree. Christmas tree decorated, or should we turn the light on yet?
We'll turn the light on, but we have to we ran into snag. Our new tree, since it's pre-lit, we can't plug it in. Now our star won't light up.
Like that? This is like some Grinch stuff.
What the heck?
Okay, but hold on, let there be light.
There is no light.
I know, let there be light. 1, 2, 3,
Oh,
4,
yes.
5. Deck the hall. That's kind of pretty.
It can be fixed.
Hey, we can fix that.
Yeah, we can fix it.
What the heck? What happened? Okay.
Alright, it's alright.
Look how pretty it looks.
Like the influencer trees, those are pretty, but those aren't realistic. Like those aren't memories.
I know.
When I look at our tree, I remember the first time we went to Alaska. Or that as children, we all had this. Or
Oh, sandbox.
yes, that sandbox.
I know.
Or how when Michael looks at me, he thinks I'm his little Christmas hippo.
Oh, I've always wanted a hippopotamus for Christmas, and I got one in 2013.
Yes. But pretty much this is like a memory tree.
Yeah, I mean, look at squirrel or bye, buddy. Hope you find your dad.
Or in the morning,
Sick.
I'll make
In the morning, I'm making waffles.
Influencer trees are beautiful, but this is like real life.
Yeah.
This is what memories are made of.
Do you like it?
Is it a beautiful tree?
Oh, he has a tree too. Huckleberry has a tree.
Yes.
We haven't put it up yet, but it'll go up.
Dogs and
yeah, we got
bones.
little bones for him. You ready for your tree? Well, I'm actually really proud of this tree. It looks nice.
I'm trying to finish decorating, and one thing I've always loved is like the pictures where the garland kind of like cascades off the mantle, but this one is a little too short, so I'm trying to make it work. But hanging the bells with it, these I got at Target for $10. They're pretty good, although they came with some greenery on it, which I just ripped that part off. Then from Amazon, I got this velvet ribbon. It comes in 3 different sizes, so like a really skinny, like here's the skinny one, and then a medium, and then this is the thick one. So I'm going to hang that with the bells. I'm also going to do this on the banister on the stairs, so I think this will look good. I'm just like decorating. I've got boxes everywhere, and Huckleberry's bowl and food is in like the laundry room area. Every time he goes in there, he gets so scared of these boxes that he traps himself in. But
He was like crying for help.
I know, we heard him like barking, like what? And he was literally like, help, help. But look at him.
So here's the boxes. Buddy,
Hucky,
you can come.
come here.
Yeah.
Good boy. You did it. You're a brave little boy.
Okay.
It's okay. Oh, sweetie.
No help, Mom. Abby's been so hard at work decorating, and I watched the Browns lose on the couch all day. But hey, as long as we're together, that's really all that matters.
It takes me a while to like figure out if I like this, if I don't, if I switch it in and out. So I'm having a hard time like vibing with the decor this year.
Abby changed the record without me. I wanted to do it last night, but I was like, oh wait, I'll do it tomorrow on camera. Well, she did it without filming.
Sorry. Now we hang the garland, and I use I use little zip ties to just put in place. Honestly, it doesn't like rub, so it doesn't like ruin it as far as I've noticed. Alright, so I ran into a little bit of a snag. This garland I got from Target last year. They don't sell it this year, but I thought it was going to be a little longer because I wanted it to cascade down a little bit, and then I was going to put those hanging bells again with the ribbon here and at the top. So I'm going to have to figure out something. Oh, and I need to add lights to it. I'm going to have to figure out what I'm going to do here. Alright, so we ran to Target, and luckily I was able to find a garland that semi kind of blended, so I just kind of had to blend a little bit, and then that way it cascaded down. But I don't think it looked too bad. It looks pretty good. And then now I'll just add the bells and the ribbon. Alright, so I'm going to show you how to do the Pottery Barn bells, but for a heck of a lot cheaper, for like $10, $12. So at Target, these bells are $10. It's from the Wonder Shop collection. So how I do it, we don't need this greenery. So I just take some scissors and cut off the wire part. This wasn't as easy last time. And then that wire comes off. And of course I just keep one of the wire pieces on there to keep it all together. You're gonna wrap the ribbon around it so you're not even gonna see it. So here's your bells, $10. Next, I got this for $12. It was on sale from Amazon. It comes in 3 different sizes. I take the largest one, it's like a velvet material, and I do a bow. and then I'll tie it onto here. Next, we're going to just attach the bells and the bows to the garland. And I'm just using a ornament wire to attach it to the garland. Okay, now we have our bow, and I'm going to try to just place it. All right, instead I just grabbed a safety pin. If you want to get that ribbon look, one thing you can do is fold this in half like that, and then you're going to want to cut up like this, and that'll give it that nice pretty ribbon cut. As you know, we already have our little villages to the sides of the fireplace. I have the mantle decorated with our stockings, garland. It's not that long, so it's like cascading a little bit. And then I added the bells, this like khaki velvet bow here. And then we have this, our pumpkin patch that we go to, they were using these to gather up the apples, and I asked if I could have one. So this is an authentic orchard apple basket. This was from Target. I think this was from Target too. And then we decorated the tree last night, which I think turned out really, really well. It was pretty bare in here, so I added some snow down there to kind of fill it in. Again, I kind of incorporated that velvet bow, and I just tied it around the jar. I added some green. I tried to stick to pretty like classic Christmas, so I stuck with the greens, the blacks, and the whites with the couch. So I put these pillows here. All right, and then of course we have our entry table here by the front door. I'm not keeping this up. I'm switching it out to something like Christmassy. I got these Christmas trees from Target this year, along with that one. Again, tried to make it feel more like classic winter Christmas. And then we have our little shelf here. So I just tried to make it like classic but simple. So with little trees, the poster I talked about earlier. This was from our trip to London, so this is special. And it had the green, so I kind of figured that would incorporate it. And then we have our little nativity scene and that cute pattern for the Christmas tree. So tried to make it simple, but just like wintry. All right, and then I have the kitchen. I just used this little stand with the pine cones, some dried oranges. Then the kitchen table that you don't know how much we sit here. I just did some garland and just some little trees, candles, and oh deer, because of course deer on Christmas, that makes sense. And then we have the bedroom. So I love to have a Christmas tree in my bedroom. So definitely have this here. And then we have the garland on the bed, the little Christmas tree pillows, just little knickknacks. And this, the little Charlie Brown tree. Do you like that one? I do too. And lastly, we have the mudroom. So we have Christmas trees here, the wreath. These pillows were from Target, and the IKEA sheepskin rug. Is that what it's called? But this, I am so happy about. This picture is a picture from 1931. These are the workers at the Rockefeller Center. It was on Christmas Eve, and they pulled their money together to buy this 20-foot Christmas tree, and then the garland was decorated from the family's homemade garland. So yeah, they pulled all their money together to buy this for the city, and this was on Christmas Eve, them picking up their paycheck. And it's just like a beautiful message as far as Christmas. So this is now one of my new favorite things, but I love that. But yeah, that was the whole house. Hopefully you enjoyed it, watching me decorate for Christmas. We'll do the front porch in a different video, but that's it. Ho ho ho.
Pimp.